What's going on, guys? Chillisfm here, and after losing a bunch of elo running a double fire team with both Shadow Arcanine and Chandelure on it, I figured it was time to climb back up. So what did I do? I went out and I invested in a Hydreigon. Alright, so probably not the best investment if you're trying to climb, but I did end up going positive on the day with it, and I actually had two 5-0 sets, which I thought was incredible. I was really excited to try out this Pokemon in the Ultra League Premier Meta because I've never seen it. So if you're excited to see these battles, make sure you hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button as well. Alright, let's get it going. Alright, so today I'm going to be showcasing the first of those 5-0 sets, and then I have 3 bonus battles at the end of this video that were very interesting or very close battles, so make sure you stick around for those. Looking at the first battle, I have Talonflame up against a Shadow Machamp. Now, Shadow Machamp does beat all of my Pokemon, especially in the 1-shield, but I can play out the 2-shield scenario with my Talonflame. As long as they don't bait, I should be able to win this. So they go straight for the Rock Slide. Good shield on my part. I can go for the Flame Charge and probably get a shield back. We'll see what they want to do. Yeah, they give a shield back and they bring out Gallade. So Gallade's not the best answer for my Talonflame. However, my Talonflame is the only answer for Machamp, really. So I do have to swap and I bring out Hydreigon. So I'm going to try to get their last shield off with this Dark Pulse, throwing before they throw, but they actually decided to let Gallade go, which is great for me. Except for they're going to be able to farm all the way down with that Shadow Machamp. So that was really good awareness by my opponent. I was surprised they gave up that energy, but I guess they knew that they could farm up with Machamp. So I'm going to come back in with my Scrafty because I'm expecting a blind Rock Slide here. Did I get it? Yes, we got the blind Rock Slide. It's resisted, and I'm going to be able to counter down this Machamp. Now, they have a Driplim in the back. This is looking great for me. I can go for the Foul Play. Now, I should have definitely thrown this before they got to the Icy Wind, because now the Foul Play is going to do much less, but we're still going to get it off. It's still going to hit for super effective. Keep in mind, the counters from Scrafty are triple resisted. They're doing absolutely nothing, but now what I can do is I can go for another Foul Play before they get to an Icy Wind. This should be pressuring the last shield off of them. Nope, they actually no shield. That's fine. I can come in with Talonflame, boost my attack with this Flame Charge, and then incinerate down, but they actually just back out. So that's going to be a GG's. Well played to my opponent in game number 1. Alright, so Hydreigon wasn't able to land a charge attack in that first game, so hopefully we'll be able to land some in these coming up games. Into the next one, up against a Hypno lead. Shadow Hypno, fully excelled. Oh man, I'm up against a triple XL team. It looks like they're going to swap in Galvantula to answer for my Scrafty. I'm going to be able to get off this Foul Play before they lunge me. That way I'm not debuffed and they overfarm by just a little bit. That's fine. I'm going to go ahead and eat the lunge here. I'm probably not going to be able to flip switch, but I'm okay with that. I'm going to build up to the next Foul Play, but I'm actually not going to throw it until it is CMP. Now I know I'm going to lose CMP, but I know that energy on my Talonflame is going to be very, very valuable here. If they showed it that when I threw it and then farm my Scrafty all the way down, and be in a very bad situation. So instead I can come in with Talonflame, get some energy, take minimal damage from the both switches. So we'll see what they want to come in with next. Probably that Hypno again. Yes, it is. I can go straight for the Brave Bird here to do massive damage or get the first shield off them. We'll see how they want to play it. They do go ahead and shield it up. That's fine. I can swap into Hydreigon and lure out a Venusaur. So Venusaur is not a good answer to Hydreigon. Of course, that Dragon typing is going to be resisting all of the grass type attacks. So they can only hit me with Sludge Bomb. Boom, there is the Dark Pulse, guys. That Dark Pulse is no joke. That hit hard. So now I can go ahead and no shield this Sludge Bomb. I want to save 2 shields for Talonflame because if up shields, Talonflame should do good against that Hypno, and they realize that they don't have any chance. There's the second top left in a row. You love to see it. Let's move on into battle number 3. We're going to be up against, let's see, Fu Lopez, what are you bringing? Bringing a Gallade lead. That's a good lead for my Talonflame. We'll see what they want to swap out into. They're going to bring out a Muck running Poison Jab. All right, you know how much I love these Poison Jab Mucks. I'm going to bring in Scrafty, go straight for the Power Up Punch. Now, their play is to throw Acid Spray as soon as they get it. There's no reason for them to bait the Sludge Wave, but that's what they do. They do overfarm and they build up the Sludge Wave. And you know what? If you're running Sludge Wave and Poison Jab, I'll be very surprised. I'm going to no shield. It's just the Acid Spray. anyway. So now I can go for another power-up punch, and I have the upper hand in this fight. They are in the yellow already. I'm still in the green, and look how much these counters are starting to do. So I'm still not going to shield this. If it's Dark Pulse, then it's double resisted. If it's Acid Spray, it's not going to do much damage anyways, and I can commit to the farm down, have a Foul Play ready to go for that Gallade when it comes back in, if that's what they want to bring back in, and that is what they bring back in. So this will do a ton of neutral damage if they no shield. They do decide to give up a shield, and they're able to confusion me down. Now I can come back in with my Talonflame, and we'll see if they're wanting to stay in here. They might decide to throw a close combat and dip, but they actually just catch this flame charge on Empoleon. So I'm fine with that. That will do some nice chip damage, and Hydreigon actually wins this matchup in all even shield scenarios. So that's very nice. You can see that Dragon Breath damage is resisted, but it's still doing quite a bit. I can shield up the Drill Peck. It will not one-shot, but it's just better for me to keep my Hydreigon healthy, because look at this. I'm almost at 2 Dark Pulses. I can double shield here, and I should be at the second Dark Pulse. So that will either force the Gallade to throw, and they'll have to throw close combat to take me out, or I'm going to get a shield off here and then do a ton of neutral damage. So yep, we get the shield with the first one. They did not expect the second one, I don't think. Let's see how much this does to Gallade. Boom, it puts them into the red. They are very low and they are very mad. 3 top lefts in a row. Let's go, everybody, come on. All right, so let's jump on into game number 4. Finding an opponent. Q times for whatever reason, even in the 2600s, are a little bit longer right now. Not too bad though, nothing I can't wait through. So we're going to be Talonflame up against Abomasnow. That's the dream lead for Talonflame. We'll see what they want to swap out into. They're going to throw 1 Powder Snow and swap into a Politoed. I did get stuck throwing a second Incinerate, which is not great because Scrafty already doesn't have too good of a matchup here. Scrafty should be able to win this if I can land the Foul Play, but being behind my energy is not great. So they're going to be spamming out some Weather Balls. That's what Politoed does. Spam, spam, spam. And I'm going to be going straight for the Foul Play. Most people are not going to shield the Foul Play if you go for it first, because they don't want to shield a Power Up Punch and then have to eat a boosted Foul Play. So that does land, and now I can go straight Power Up Punch. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and give up a shield. I think that I could survive one more Weather Ball, but it would be very, very close, and they might be able to mud shot me down. So I'm going to go straight for the Power Up Punch here, and if they no shield, I should be able to counter it down, but they actually do give up a shield. Yeah, I don't know. I probably would have had to give up a second shield anyway, so this is fine. I'm giving up the second shield. I should be able to counter down now, and I'm almost at a Foul Play. We'll see if they want to come back in with the Abomasnow. They do. Foul Play is still going to do more damage than Power Up Punch, just because Power Up Punch isn't that great a move, even though it hits for super effective. So that does a ton of damage. They're in the yellow, and they have to throw, or else they're going to get countered all the way down. I'm in a great spot right now, guys. So I'm going to bring back in Talonflame, and in the back, they have Galarian Stunfisk. So that's not going to be a great matchup for my Hydreigon, but I can still hit for super effective with the Flame Charge, stay in for a little bit to get some nice chip damage, and then catch on Hydreigon. So I'm keeping my Talonflame healthy because Hydreigon's not going to want to see Abomasnow either, and then I'm going to bring it in. I'm going to do as much as I can with these Dragon Breaths, building up, of course, to the Dark Pulse. They went straight for the Rock Slide here instead of trying to go for the Earthquake. Questionable play. Maybe they thought that that would take me out or put me in Mudshot downrange, but I'm going to be able to reach this Dark Pulse. They go ahead and give up a shield. They know that they cannot beat the Talonflame with their Abomasnow, but I'm able to Dragon Breath down, give Abomasnow very minimal farm, and then I can come in. 1 Incinerate gets me to the Flame Charge they're throwing here. I'm like, dude, just top left. Be my 4th top left in a row. Come on, just hit that button. Like, oh, is it this way? It's mirrored whenever I record. So I'm able to get off the Flame Charge. They don't top left. They ruin my top left streak, but continue my win streak. So I'll take it. All right, so we're going to be jumping on into game number 5, but while we wait for that to load, go ahead and let me know in the comments down below. Do you think Hydreigon has 3 heads, or is it 1 head and then 2 hands that just happen to have mouse on them? Because I'm really not sure. At first I was thinking, yeah, this is definitely just a 3-headed beast, but then you look closer and you're like, but those are in the place of arms and hands, so I'm not sure. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. They're going to be bringing a Nidoqueen lead. I'm going to stay in, let them Poison Fang me, and then dip on into Hydreigon. I can do a lot of damage with the Dragon Breaths alone, and I should be reaching the Dark Pulse soon. They are going to throw once at me. This is just going to be a Poison Fang. It debuffs me. It doesn't hurt too bad, of course, and then they're going to bring out a Venusaur, so that tells me they don't have a true answer for Hydreigon. I am, of course, resisting all the Grass type attacks. Boom, we land the Dark Pulse. It does a lot of damage. Maybe I should have just gone for the Dragon Pulse here, because I think if I did, I probably could have taken them out before they even threw, but it's fine. They're going to be able to throw the Frenzy Plant. I can come in with my Talonflame and just completely farm down this Venusaur, have 100 energy ready to go, and we'll see what their play is. Are they going to come back in with the Nidoqueen, or are they going to show their third? They do come in with Nidoqueen. I'm going immediately for this Flame Charge. We'll see if they want to shield it. If they do not shield it, I'm going to commit to the farm down now. If they get to a Poison Fang, it wouldn't be too big of a deal, but they don't even get there. I have 80 energy ready to go. They bring in a Politoed. I'm going to bait with the Flame Charge. We do get the shield. That's fantastic, because now I can go straight for the Brave Bird to get the second shield or completely one-shot this Politoed. Of course, they give up the shield, but I can go ahead and let Talonflame go at this point. Talonflame, you have done your job. Thank you for the work that you put in. It's all up to Scrafty to close this out. Scrafty should have a pretty good matchup here. I am up 2 shields at this point, so I'm really trying to give them a chance to top left. I'm going to be going for the Power Up Punch first, and then I can just go for the Foul Play to finish them off. But like, come on, man. Like, I want 4 out of 5 top lefts. If I can't have 5 out of 5, come on. I'm giving you time. Just do it. I'm not even going to shield nothing. You see that I have 2 shields, right? You see that I have 2 shields. All right, here's the Foul Play. No top left, but we get a 2 shield flex. We'll take that as well. And that is going to be the 5-0 with Hydreigon. And this was actually the very first set that I played with this Pokemon, so I was really excited about it. Like I said, I had a positive day with it. I climbed quite a bit with it. Still, there is a lot better dragons out there in the meta, and a lot better dark types too if you want to run this team. I know I've seen it done with Umbreon instead of Hydreigon. But hey, let's jump on into some of these bonus battles. Alright, jumping into the first bonus battle, I'm up against a Shadow Machamp lead. That obviously beats my entire team. That's pretty bad, but hopefully they will not bait me. So I'm going to go ahead and throw up a shield. I have to respect the Rock Slide. If they Rock Slid me, then they just sweep my entire team. But it's the Cross Chop bait. That's terrible. I'm probably going to get a shield back with this Flame Charge. Alright, it's fine. I can play out the 2 shield scenario here. I can shield up the second one. It's for sure a Rock Slide, right? We're going to go ahead and throw up this shield. But it's another Cross Chop bait. Oh my goodness, this guy is outplaying me to 100. Going for another Flame Charge for sure. I will get a shield here as well. And I'm going to throw 2 more Incinerates. And then I'm going to try to catch the actual Rock Slide on Scrafty. Did I get it right this time? Or are they going to throw another Cross Chop? Yes, it is the Rock Slide. Thank goodness. Now I have some play. They're going to bring out a Venusaur. Now Venusaur is obviously going to beat Scrafty, but I have 2 good answers for it with my other 2 Pokemon. So I'm going to go ahead and chip away with this Foul Play. They are going to overfarm by a little bit here, and then they're going to be throwing the Frenzy Plant. This will be enough to take out my Scrafty. Frenzy Plant does hit very, very hard. And then I can come back in with my Talonflame. Now I don't want them to be able to get to a Sludge Bomb, so I am going to have to throw this Flame Charge as soon as I get it. That's a little bit unfortunate, but still it's going to be my 2 Pokemon against one of their Pokemon. So they're going to bring out Empoleon in the back, and it's time to bring out Hydreigon. So we're both doing resisted damage here. They do outpace me to the first Drill Peck. Let's see how much this does. Oh, it's nothing. We're still in the green after the Drill Peck. We're going to be easily able to get to this Dark Pulse. Let's see how much this does to the Empoleon. Holy, puts them in the red. It's going to be an easy Dragon Breath down from there, and that's going to be a GG's. Well played to my opponent. All right, moving into the next one, into the Talonflame Mirror. This is annoying. And we're both the Hundos, so there's not a clear winner of CMP. I'm going to build up to 4 Incinerates, and then I'm going to go straight for the Brave Bird. They do properly shield it, but I'm going to call their bait. I'm not shielding this, and it is the Flame Charge, so good no shield on my part. I'm going to be able to get to the next Brave Bird. This should have been CMP tie, so I did win CMP on the coin flip here, and they give up their second shield. So that's fine by me. I'm going to take this 2 shield advantage and go down. This will be another Flame Charge. Their attack is double boosted, but remember, the Incinerates are going to be resisted on Hydreigon, And if they Brave Bird, then I'll shield once and I'll farm down. However, they actually swap out into a Alolan Ninetales. And now, I really should have just swapped into Scrafty, and Scrafty has a much better matchup here. But I put Flash Cannon on my Hydreigon for this very moment. I don't care if I have to go down 2 shields. I am going to Flash Cannon and Alolan Ninetales. This is double super effective. It'll take out like 10 Alolan Ninetales non-stab. We don't care. Boom, get absolutely one-shot Ninetales. And what do they have in the bag? In the bag they have Jellicent. So I have 2 good answers for Jellicent. I'm going to build up and try to catch the Ice Beam, potential Ice Beam on my Scrafty. Let's see if they're going to throw Ice Beam or Bubble Beam. They're actually going to go for Shadow Ball. So that means they probably have Bubble Beam as their second attack and want to do maximum damage with the Shadow Ball. And then they're going to bring out Talonflame. They will be able to get to the Brave Bird before I'm able to get to the Foul Play. This will take me out, but since they are debuffed, look at this farm down. I take absolutely no damage there, and I'm going to be able to get this Dark Pulse off on this Jellicent. Is it enough to one-shot? It's not enough to one-shot, but again, it's an easy Dragon Breath down after that Dark Pulse lands. Let's go. Alright guys, moving into the final battle of the day. By the way, if you made it this far, you're awesome. Make sure you leave a like, and if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Up against the Jellicent lead, that's a tricky lead. I do want to definitely get ahead on energy with my Talonflame, and then I'm going to bring in Scrafty. They are throwing, and it is going to be the Bubble Beam. They wanted to debuff me because they're going to be bringing in their own Scrafty. That's fine. I can raise my attack back to its normal stage with this Power Up Punch, but they are definitely going to be able to win this since I was debuffed on those first few counters. And they're going to be able to raise theirs up 1 level with this Power Up Punch. I'm going to be throwing mine as soon as I get it, but it really doesn't matter. Like I said, there's just no way I'm going to flip switch in this matchup. Yeah, I think like maybe if I shielded both Power Up Punches, I don't even think then I would have won. So it's fine. They do have a Foul Play ready to go, and they are boosted. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to eat it on my Talonflame. Talonflame can tank it, it's going to hurt, but then I'm going to try to farm down. Hopefully they don't get to another move here. They do not. That's great. Now I can blind throw this Brave Bird. I was expecting Jellicent to come back in, and they did. They eat it, and it puts them into the yellow. That's pretty good. So I'm going to bring in Hydreigon. They do not debuff me, and they have a Ferrothorn in the back. So we can hit them for neutral, at least with the Dark Pulses. If they are running Thunder as their second move, I'm going to be fine. We'll see what this is though. Is it the Flash Cannon? If it's Flash Cannon, it might one-shot me. I'm calling it. It's actually a Mirror Shot. So Mirror Shot does hit for neutral. Of course, all the other moves, Thunder and what is it, Power Whip would be resisted. And Mirror Shot's just not very aggressive move. So I'm just going to eat these. I'm getting to the next Dark Pulse. We'll see if they want to give up a shield at this point. Yes, they do decide to give up a shield. I'm going to bring in my Talonflame to try to farm down. They're throwing, I'm like, okay, at worst, this is what, a Power Whip or a Mirror Shot? No, they are running Mirror Shot and Thunder. This absolute mad lad. What is this move set? Alright, so now I do have to shield up a Mirror Shot on my Hydreigon. Luckily, they do not get the attack drop, and they bring back out Jellicent. Now, I have to call the bait here. It is the Bubble Beam. Great call on my part. Going for the farm down. Unfortunately, they get to another move. So I do have to shield this up. And they were going for the Shadow Ball, trying to finish me off. But I used my shields. They're going to come back in now with the Ferrothorn. I have to farm down. And I'm able to farm down just before they Bullet Seed me down. Let's go, Hydreigon. You are an absolute beast. An absolute monster you love to see. And you can see that was the final battle of my second 5-0. So that was a very intense battle to finish out the 5-0. Alright guys, that's it for today. Like I said, if you enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like. But until next time, this is Chillisfm reminding you to always keep pushing forward.